Cooking in the County, and today I'm bringing you a chicken and tortellini dish. A lot of people are calling this the Marry Me chicken, but I think normally it's like with pasta, but I mean obviously tortellini is pasta, but we're gonna make it with some cheese tortellini, and I think it's gonna be delicious. I've never made this meal before, but I think you're really gonna love it. So here's a list of ingredients you're gonna need to make this really yummy chicken and tortellini dish. So for this recipe, you're gonna need some Parmesan cheese, some chicken broth, some Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic, some minced garlic, sun-dried tomatoes, a little bit of paprika, a cup of flour. So this is the first time for me making this, and the heavy whipping cream was way too rich, so I would go down to a half and half if I were you. And I say 1,000 times in the recipe in this video that it is tortellini. It is not. It's actually ravioli that I'm using. So obviously it doesn't matter either way, whichever one you want to use. Okay, my pan's nice and hot. We're gonna put a couple tablespoons of butter and a little bit of olive oil. And just a little bit ago, I cut up all my chicken, and I like to put it in the refrigerator with a little bit of milk and a little bit of vinegar. It makes the chicken really tender. If you don't have time to do this, don't bother, okay? Your chicken will be just fine without doing this, okay? So I like to put my flour in a bag. So that's 1 cup of flour in here. Have some paprika. Just measure with your heart. Salt, pepper, and garlic. And we're gonna drain the milk off of the chicken. Okay, all the chicken is drained. So we're just gonna put this in the flour and get it all coated. The milk and the vinegar just really helps tenderize your chicken. But like I said, if you don't have time to do this, you don't have to. It's just something I like to do. So. I think some people have that little gadget you can put flour in and everything, and this works just as well for me. And something less to clean. So we're just gonna put these. This is about 2 pounds of chicken. And we're just gonna brown this all up. Okay. Probably could have used a bigger pan, but that's okay. This is going to be enough for about 4 people, just to give you an idea. And you can throw this right in the trash. Okay, chicken is cooked up nicely. Make sure it's no longer pink and it's cooked up really well. And scrape it here a little bit. That looks really good. Okay, so we're going to put that off to the side just for a second, because now we have to make the sauce. Okay, leave all the bits right in there. And we're gonna take 2 cups of chicken broth. Gonna pick up all those little bits. I'm gonna pour this back in. Okay. Now we're going to add some garlic. I have some minced garlic here. Don't burn it, but a good amount because this is a Italian recipe, so you want some good garlic in there. And some sun-dried tomatoes, as much as you want. That's probably good, just for the flavor. Okay. Just get that warmed up just a bit. Okay, now add our 2 cups of chicken broth. Two cups of heavy cream. About a cup of Parmesan. That was a little bit more because it's whatever I had left in my jar. Stir that up. Hope my pan's gonna be big enough. Just break up all the clumps of the Parmesan cheese. A little Italian seasoning. I have 24 ounces of frozen mini cheese tortellinis. They're just the little ones, okay? Hope this fits. It does. Okay, you had to get a bigger pan. We're gonna get this up to a slow boil, and we're gonna throw our chicken in. Okay, it's coming to a nice little simmer. So now we're going to throw in our chicken, and you are supposed to cover it, but I don't have a cover for this pan. So I'm just gonna hope it's okay, but you really are supposed to cover it. So I'm gonna let this go for about 10 minutes to make sure that ravioli is nice and cooked. And the sauce is gonna get really thick. Okay, the chicken tortellini is finished. It looks amazing. First time I made it, so I had to change out the pan because it was too much. And I think I was supposed to like saute the garlic and the sun-dried tomatoes, and you also needed a cover. So, you know, this is what happens when you make your first time making a recipe. Sometimes you have to change the plan and just keep on going with it. So that's what we did today, but I don't think it's gonna change the flavor of it whatsoever. I made extra sauce because my family likes it really saucy. So you could cut the sauce down if you wanted to. I also made a Dutch oven bread. Isn't that beautiful? And I was gonna show you how to make that too, but I didn't push record on my camera, so that didn't work out. And we're gonna serve it with a nice little green salad. So, tortellini, Let's try it. So I want a little piece of chicken. Chicken's really tender, really flavorful, and a little tortellini. That just warms your belly right up. This is definitely comfort food for sure. This is really good. One more. You definitely need to try this, guys. I'll put in the description, I'll put the recipe, exactly how you're supposed to do it. But obviously, even if you mess up like I did, it's still really, really yummy. So don't freak out if you don't do it exactly like the recipe, because it's still gonna turn out really yummy most likely. So here it is, chicken and tortellini. Try it, hope you love it. And the next time I make the Dutch oven bread, hear that crunch? I'll show you how I do it. Okay guys, hope you like, subscribe, and try the chicken tortellini, and I'll see you next week. See ya.